second. We'll just move over here. And we'll get started with the game. We can keep talking about stuff, you know? We can keep talking about the weather and whatever. BRB. Alright, I feel a little more relaxed, fit. Yeah, cat game. Cat game. Stray. Am I gonna fit Cult of the Lamb in? Yes. I actually have some... I can't talk about it yet, but I have some things about Cult of the Lamb that I'll be able to share soon. It's gonna be exciting! Oh, I should text my friend. She was enjoying watching this game last week, so I'm gonna tell her I'm playing more of it. I'm playing the spooky hotel game again tonight. There we go. All right. There, yeah, the new map for Evil Dead. At this point, I love having structure in my schedule, but I almost have to throw it out and do what I want. You know? Because there's too much going on. There's just too many things. Okay. Story continue. Okay. She said she's gonna hop in after she finishes class planning. She teaches bar fitness. But she's stuck on the phone with her sister. Alright. Yeah, I don't... Structure? Fuck it. No more. Trav and I were looking, wistfully at the Steam Deck and the VR, and we were like, boy, which one would we prefer to maybe get for ourselves for Christmas? So you gotta plan that shit out this far in advance, you know? Okay, so what's the deal? What are we doing? Inventory. We almost have all the key. Hey, Death Angels, thanks for 57 months. Welcome back. See, yeah, that's, like, we can really only get one or the other. And, like, the Steam Deck looks really cool, but also we have computers and laptops. Do we really need that? It would just be cool to have it. And, the VR would come more in handy for the stream directly. Because there's so many crappy horror games that are just dying to be played. Alright, so I have enough for an upgrade. Increased rate of fire. Let's go. I love crappy horror games and crappy horror movies. Find the secret passage. Okay, if I remember correctly. Secret passage, secret passage. Oh, I'm gonna tell my friend she's got time. Because it takes me like an hour. Yeah, we have 2 Steam links. It doesn't entirely make it unnecessary because it's like Steam Deck I can just grab and play in bed, you know? But that's such a minimal use case, you know? Yeah, I noticed I saw an app on my phone today, or not my phone, the TV. The TV today. Secret passage. Let's go up to floor 7. What? Razor Kishi. Oh. This is actually not a bad idea. I'm gonna think about that. Secret passage. What do I have here? There's not a lot of... I may have to review the VOD just to see what I was doing last. I remember we had to go through and get this key and figure out what was in a room up here on the top level. Right, I was just thinking that, like, that's not a bad idea. I need to get a new phone anyways, so that would be kind of an ideal solution, because sometimes I just want to play video games but not be in the place that I work, which is where the best computer to play video games is. The real conundrum. Hey, Iron Maiden, how's it going? Love the name. I started last week. But we're kind of in the middle of it, I'd say, give or take. It's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it. Just quit your job. But see, I love my job is the thing. Anyway, the Switch has been like a godsend for that. I can just go sit somewhere else and play stuff, and I have a laptop. But yeah, sometimes you just want to play stuff anywhere else. No? Okay. So yeah, for an investment, I feel like a VR headset is going to be way better. Quit tonight and start doing the job again tomorrow. Room 709. We were attacked while making our way down. I got separated. The block B is covered with rubble, so I was forced to cross over to block A through the 5th floor. There should be another key card there. I'm currently on the 3rd floor, room 303. We went into 709. This is a place I cannot figure out how to get into. We don't have the 4th piece of the key for that. I ain't scared of no ghost. I don't want to I bought an iPad like 10 years ago. I don't really want another iPad. Like a phone that's big enough, but not too big would be fine, you know. I get the sentiment though. I get the idea. It's an old iPad. You know what? I only use it for music now, and that is a tough sell because it's just old. I ain't buying no iPad. a Kindle Fire, though. Think about that. I was wondering if that would run GeForce. I'm actually going to try that over the next couple of days. Okay, I don't think it's here. We could go to floor 3. I remember there was some issues with floor 3. Floor 5. There was, the big dude was down there. Yeah, Trav has a Samsung tablet, and it's a little more powerful than my Fire, but not too much. Limited use case. I don't need it. I don't always need to. When I'm often faced with the idea of, oh, I really want to play a video game in bed, I'm just like, or you could just go to bed, or you could just like sleep, you know. Me. The new iPads are incredible. I'm glad. I don't really want to get another iPad. I have a Kindle Fire because I read a lot. It's about all I need. I'm gonna move some things around. Hang on. I still don't have any word on HelloFresh. Besides it being a thing that we're still doing for the next few weeks, throughout the month of July. Okay, this is where we were. I remember. Hire somebody to play the games for me. I could just be here a lot more often. That comes and goes in waves. Sometimes I want to be here all the time. Sometimes I want to be here for less time. This Kishy thing looks actually really nice. I'm just gonna take a serious look at that. Thanks for the recommendation there. Just put the streaming setup in the same room that I sleep in. We have talked a couple of times about moving my stuff, like swapping the bedroom with my stream room so I had more space, but I don't think that's necessary. I feel like I'm gonna hate sleeping in a small room way more. That guy looks like gassy Mexican. A little bit. Okay, we still don't have means to cut that. Doesn't work. The one that the bed is currently in. I think. Well, this came down. Okay, alright, okay. Maybe we need to go down to the first floor. I'm just gonna comb several of these floors because I really don't remember. I feel like the logical next step is to find a damn wire cutter, bolt cutter thing. A cutter. Spooky. Oh, yeah. Why is that blinking? What's the deal there? Wait a minute. You mean I can't... pistol bullet. No, give me those. Gauze. Yeah, but I feel like they'd get the job done still, maybe. I mean, if I'm that desperate, I could make it work. You don't think there's such thing as one of those types of locks that can be kicked down easily? Oh. Well, that's true. Unless it's, like you said, like, usually it's 2 screws in the wall. Hey, Jed or Bobby. I lived in an apartment where they did not do it properly. And it was nails in a wall. And you could just push them out. You could just push really hard or kick it in and yeah. Yo, Hunter! You sunk the wait a minute. Wait a minute. You had a majestic raft situation going on. Are you telling me that you... Oh, I was gonna ask, did Rinny do it? Did Rinny sink the raft? I had a feeling. I just knew it. I just knew they were gonna go nuts. I knew Rinny had it, you know... Had it in there. You made a wait, what the fuck? Wait, what is a donkey what? You made a donkey island. Okay. Alright. You went chaos mode on the raft. I convinced, so you aided me. Because I told Trav a long time ago, and then I told him again recently, we should play this game together. And then when he raided into you the other day, he was like, I think I gotta try this game, and I convinced it. It was convincing. So we have not started yet. Thank you. Because yeah, I haven't played Raft outside of like with the flagship in a couple of years, and I've been anxious to get back to it. So besides Donkey Island and Raft sinkage, I hope the game was. I hope you had fun. Compass mod. Ooh, that's okay. No, I'll remember that. Thank you. So I'm playing this. I'm playing this game. I was actually about to go back into my VOD and see where I was previously because I have no idea what I was doing. Like, I have absolutely no idea what the hell I was doing. Oh, that's wrong. Hang on. But that game's good too. Which would? We have a mod to turn off mouth noises.
Maybe it's a metaphor.
I think I'll leave those in. Those don't bother me. But I'll let Trav know, because that might bother him. Okay, there you go. Now you can do it. Now you can do it, Jay. Well, you know, thanks, Hunter, for the raid and the host. Give Hunter a follow. He's one of my amazing teammates on the flagship. And, I've known Hunter for a really long time. I remember the first time I saw Hunter at, like, I think it was PAX West in, like, 2015. And I think we've talked about this before, where, like, I just saw him and he was just kind of, like, sitting there and he was just... And when I asked him what that was about, I think he said he was like really, really tired and maybe a little intoxicated that day. It was like at a hotel bar. I didn't go up to him because I suck. I never go up to anybody. You get so tired and So it reminds me of when I saw Mike, when Trav and I saw Mike at the last TwitchCon we went to in 2019. He walked off the elevator and we were like, hey, Mike. And like, I didn't necessarily think he would recognize me, but we definitely thought he'd recognize Trav. And Mike just kind of walked by and he was just like, hey. Hey. And we were like, Mike? Mike! Yeah. That was pretty much it. We had to be like, hey, dude. Okay, now I'm kind of recalling. We're looking for a secret passage somewhere within here, I think. This is like, other side of the hotel, maybe? We had to come through here. I hear something nasty. Alright, go cook a food. What are you cooking? I require to know. Only because I'm a foodie. Gross. Gross. Steak, but you're also thawing salmon. Ooh, that sounds great. Both those sound great. Yeah, I like to make this. It's like steak nectarine salad with like a little bit of feta. Some like toasted pecans. It's really good. Is it here? I don't have a key for this. Damn it! Wait. I do have a key for room 404. I think I was trying to head there. What floor am I on? This was floor 5, if I'm not mistaken. 5th floor. Okay, so down would be 4th. 404. You're making baked beans and lime cheesecake for a pitch-in barbecue tomorrow? The lime cheesecake sounds great. No? Ugh. Okay. Well, yeah, welcome in. We're just getting started. It takes me... I just told my friend this, who's been watching this playthrough. It takes me like an hour to kind of figure out what I was doing last week, because I space out my games very awkwardly. I try to stick to a schedule where I'm like, oh, tonight I'm playing this, but the next night I'm playing this, and sometimes I feel like an idiot doing that, but also... Yeah, it takes me a little bit of time to remember where I was before, and I'm starting to remember now, but I'm almost thinking I need to go to the VOD and just, like, look. I seem to recall, I'm looking for a secret passage. I know I have this 404 key. Opens the 404 room. I like playing multiple games at once because I get restless sometimes, if I play the same thing over and over again. I've always been that way. I've always been that way. Even like long before I streamed, you know. I'm starting to think the room is not going to be found, yeah. Need to find a map. Lime cheesecake with a raspberry sauce. Oh, that sounds so good. I made pork chops. But like way earlier for like lunch, we had this crispy gnocchi. Oh, that was really good. That was actually really, really good. Okay, I see This is the 4th floor. There's like no way I'm getting through there. I would have to go above and then hop back down. And the last time I did that, Dr. Satan came. There's no way. I can't. It won't let me. Invisible wall, invisible wall. Find the secret passage. His name is not actually Dr. Satan. It just, he wrote anytime I see some kind of villain that looks is wearing like a gas mask, I just think of House of a Thousand Corpses. So I just latched on to Dr. Satan. Wait a minute. I know, it's too bad it's not his name. It's catchy. It's catchier than what his name probably really is. There is like a thing we opened that went upstairs. Yeah, I might have to review the VOD. $507. Well, this is a weird one. Oh! I just thought of something. Somebody mentioned this last week. I think I can use the crowbar on those boxes with the padlocks. So if I can find a damn, find the damn shit again. You've always been the opposite, one game at a time. I never really, I think part of me, I would only do a couple of games at a time. And then when I started streaming, it was more. And sometimes I've mentioned this before, people enjoy that about the channel, but also sometimes I feel like I'm stretching myself a little thin when I do it that way. Because it takes me months to just kind of get through and experience. So yeah, I don't know. There's positives and negatives. If it's something I'm really, really into, I'll sit and binge it. Like Elden Ring was hard to not just binge. I enjoy it. I enjoy variety streaming because of that. Like, I truly just want to kind of look at everything. Look at all my options. But yeah, sometimes it's tough. Okay. That's the way I need to go, but where's a box? I need a box. Nope, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't really like Fall Guys. It's a great game. It's not that I don't like it because it sucks. I've never been a competitive person. Ever. And when I am kind of like forced to put that mode on, I don't like it because I don't like losing. Nobody really does. Yeah, and that game is kind of heavy on RNG, you're right. So it's, I think there's an element of practice makes perfect to it, but a lot of it is... The good news is like, I can play Fall Guys for a little bit with people and still have a good time. Like, it's not a really big deal. I just don't... I get bored after like an hour. I get sincerely bored after about an hour of playing Fall Guys. That's just not for me. But, you know, that's fine. I agree, Dungwaiter. I agree with that. There's a lot of games that they just go on for so long. Elden Ring was definitely one of those. Get in here. What are you doing? We have to have this out. Curse you for making me waste. What is that? Old photo. You have fun while playing it, but you're never
holy shit.
motivated to pick it up. Yeah, there's a lot of games like that where it's like I have a good time playing them with friends for a little bit, but I never like, oh my god, we got, you know, like I have a hard time getting into a lot of multiplayer games in that regard. Which is ultimately why some of them, like, it's not that I'm not having a good time while playing them. I just don't think about them because I'm more interested in the single player experience. I feel like there's still people like that, but I feel like that's less and less these days. Oh, I am excited for that Lord of the Rings dwarf game. That'll be fun. No. I think I'm gonna have to take... Let's just go up. I need to go get the crowbar. I'll have to come back down. I want to open those boxes with the padlocks. I want to see if I can do it with the crowbar. I think I can.
My friend.
Hi, Chris. How's it going? I've been really enjoying Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on my Switch. Even though it's kind of bittersweet. I kind of wish they put the old ones just like on the Switch or something. Store that. Give me the crowbar. Where the hell was that room? We'll get there. You know, I'm pretty good. Can't complain too much. It's been chillin'. think that would have just taken me down to 6 if I would have just, I don't know, walked down there. Okay, let's go back through here. Well, no. There was another one of these boxes. I think it was back this way. Was it? No. Okay. All right. Okay. Kind of investing myself in what the hell is going on here a little bit. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. I'm gonna have to go read that email again. It mentions the secret passage. Warning, do not open this door. Alright, I've noticed when handprints are near, that's when I can use the camera. Which they are not. Whoa-la-la. I don't know. I have a hard time with that because it borrows stuff. I think it's the phrase knockoff. That just makes it feel cheapened, and it's good. It's got its own interesting story and mechanics and whatnot. But I hear what you're saying. Oh, this is where it was? On floor 3? Oh, man. Now, hang on. There's a door there. Hey, Cam Story, how's it going? Welcome on in. Old book. Are we going to see a new world crisis? We already did. That game has come and gone. I'm gonna go to the first floor. This is probably not the answer. Oh my god, what if there was like a house flipper or like a power wash sim that was... I mean, that's basically viscera cleanup detail, right? I also have, I just remembered, that, and I don't have it with me, but there's like a puzzle box with gears, and I don't know where the third gear is still. Why did I come here? What was the floor with the computer? Is that floor 3? Is that floor 7? All I have is find the secret passage. I'm actually gonna go back into my VODs because, I don't remember the last thing that I did. This one's given me a bit of a fit here. Oh man, I made a ton of highlights. I was trying to like organize my shit show of a backlog here. The other day. Fobia, here we go. Mute this, go to the end of the stream. Cajita's going if you have wares. Okay, here we are. Here we are.
Hey, look at me struggle. Wait, no, don't.
Like a clone. You know? Hang on. Find the secret passage. What year is it? Yeah, what year is it? That's a good question. Everybody answer. Minneapolis, though. Everybody just write that. But I'm the one who's been the bot the whole time. Got you good. Things. I mean, this just looks like more of the same. I'd be like, why are you backseating? Memento Mori, that is... What the fuck floor is this? So... What floor? I think it's the 5th floor. Oh, I'm on... That's the 7th floor. Okay. I want to go back up... I want to go back upstairs and read that, I want to go back upstairs and read, the computer. But also, I want to figure out what... 'Cause I think the computer has the secret of where I need to go. It mentions the passage and everything. No, that was me looking at my VOD. I had a professional curiosity as to what the fuck was going on last week. Let's see. The subjects have escaped and invaded the hotel. I know we're not supposed to leave our wings under any circumstances, but I decided to join some others and flee to the lower floors. For what it's worth, I locked my room and took the key with me. I was assigned to room 709. We were attacked while making our way down, and I got separated from the group. The Block B stairwell is covered with rubble, so I was forced to cross over to Block A through the 5th floor. There should be another key card in the office that you can use to get over here. I'm currently on the 3rd floor, room 303. If I ever have to run again, I'll leave the key to room 709 here to the Principle of Free Will. Hang on, let me go ahead. And just screenshot this part, because this is the part that I keep wanting to go back and reference, and I just forget it. Okay. Double click to open. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just like Resident Nightmare Bad Manners, there's some evil science lab underneath everything. Okay, I'm out of here. Uh, 709. Let's go back to 709 real quick. This was the last thing I opened. Whoa. That's right. Yeah, for once you'd think the secret corporation, the evil corporation would build up, not down. Yeah. Oh my god, Tina. Can I hang on? Wait a minute. Tina, thanks for the raid. Chain Snake.
Nice.
Thanks for the 69 months. Nice. What is this next? The new 7 TV website? Okay. Here's what I want. I saw that Enigma used this. Enigma used...
ITQWU teen ye IT hug teen hug.
Okay, I have to sign in with this. Move back. Alex, thank you. Hang on. Just, oh damn it. The new website can suck it. Suck a singular ball. Here we go. That's all I wanted to do, but also I just saw this. Anyway, that moo, like ooh, but moo with the cow. And I saw it was from It's Tina's Discord, and I was like, oh! So I had to add that in. How about that? Now we got Emu Bang. All right. So yeah, welcome in. What was Tina up to? What was Tina doing tonight? Tina plays a lot of cozy games, and I can't be the first person to tell you that you and Elizabeth Moss have kind of a similarity about you. And I've been watching a lot of The Handmaid's Tale, and so I was just like, every time I boot it up, I'm just like, man, I hope Tina's okay. I hope Tina's all right, you know? Tina murdered a couple hundred people in a war. That's what happens when you play Fire Emblem, though. I mean, you're okay and you're not stuck in it. That's good. That's great. That's awesome news, you know? That show has managed to just suck me in, and it's an experience, but it's also like, it's not one where you're just like, oh, I love that show. It's like, no, I'm enduring this show, but it's like very good in a way. What I like about it, and this is like the mark of any good show, is that it tries to give you this like objective 360 on a person or a personality. But basically that show is like the intense version of Orange is the New Black. But I'm almost done with season 3, I want to say. Halfway through it. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I was going to pick the book up. I think the audiobook is narrated by Claire Danes, and I thought about getting that instead. But I'm not crazy about audiobooks, so I don't know about it. Also, I don't know what... It's like Lena Headey and Yvonne Strahovski are drinking from the same well of water because they both play evil women so well, but seem so pleasant in their real life. Ornamented board. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Under his eye. Oh, you have a moments badge, yeah. Congratulations on the moment of which we do not know about. Okay, so I've been walking around for like an hour trying to figure out what I was doing last. The Block B stairwell covered with rubble, forced to cross over to Block A through the 5th. Let's go back down to the 5th floor. I think we were on to the right track there. What I don't recall is if I did that from the 6th floor, and I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, welcome in. I've been thinking about Fire Emblem Three Houses a lot. I downloaded the demo for that new game, but I haven't tried it yet. You know, I think I did do this through the 5th floor. Or the 6th floor. Because I have to go around. Moments are so... I can't believe that cheer... Or not cheer, but chance went away, and moments are somehow a thing that... I get the sentiment, but moments are so stupid that I can't take it. It's just a clip. Geez, on Yates. Every week you say it, and it never gets old. Have a good one. Enjoy the lurk. I know. I'm not even really mad moments exist either. It's a feature that I never really use outside of kind of making fun of it. Alright, this is the secret. Floor A. But this isn't the 3rd floor, is it? This is the 4th floor. This is the 5th floor. This is the 4th floor. There should be another key card there in the office that you can use to get over here. They were on the 3rd floor, which I can't access because of all this rubble. I think we ended up in the 3rd floor. We got the key to 709 there and like a new gun. Then we ended up back in that one area where the gates are locked, and that's kind of where I lost track. What I should try to do is use the crowbar in one of those doors with the chain. It's a belt made out of points. Yeah. It's a total waste of points. There's no way to... It was kind of a joke. I mean, let's be honest. Most of the points are just kind of a waste of points because I don't know what to do with them. We have that. Oh, 1924. I don't see the third number. The middle number. Damn you, science! Wait a minute. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at here. We've got chess pieces. The only well, brute forcing that is really gonna suck. Because the middle number is the one that we're missing. $17. 19, 17, 24. Oh, God. More bag space, always good. No, it's not. But I like that story. I like that as an optional lore piece. It's interesting because somebody just asked me yesterday what the meaning of the name was. So that really didn't do anything for me. That didn't either. Damn it. I'll put it in the wiki with everything else. We got into 709. I have this key for 404, and I'm not sure why I picked that up. And even if I wanted to, I can't get to room 404 anymore because everything's destroyed. I think the secret passage would maybe take me there, but... I don't know for sure. And this is kind of... That sucks. Yeah, right? Look at this. I can see through here. Oh. Oh. I think that's basically the gist, though. I was kind of stuck at this point when we ended last week. Hey, Pixie Twin, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back.
Tie again, Jade, for the good times and the laughs.
Thank you for the support. Excuse me. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see here. Boy, all these like thunking noises and stuff. I may need to go back upstairs and get, I've done this. I reverted to just kind of giving myself a nudge with a walkthrough just because I don't remember what I was doing up to this point. Got that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I know now where I gotta go. Some dickhead who doesn't want their friends to be comfortable, ever. That's who. Get me to the elevator. Or don't, I don't care. We're on the other side. I was actually in a good place. Right mentality when I was thinking go to the first floor. I think. See, I'm trying to not go too far. I just need the nudge. Otherwise, I will walk around for hours. Especially after the incident. You know. The incident. We don't talk about that. I don't think I walked through a wall. Oh, you mean... Yes, I did. So I have this camera. Like, the camera obscura. And the camera shows me, like, the 60s. It's like a portal to a different period of time this hotel existed in. All right, this whole thing. Why is it fleshy? We still do not know the answer to that. I'm guessing something nuclear. That was interesting. No one makes me bleed my own blood. All right, this seems like maybe it's not it, but also maybe it is. I think we were here. I think this is actually where we got... Maybe not. I thought this was going to go through. It does. Okay, so they mentioned 303. But I also have a key for 404. Which we might actually be able to get to now that we're on this side of the fence. Oh! Oh, that's not good. This is progress, though. This is what I needed. I was gonna make reference to the 2000 the 2010s band, but I didn't think anybody would get it. But now I know somebody would have. Smee Keeper would have, which is clearly like a pun for beekeeper. And I appreciate it. Wait a minute. Smee Keeper, beekeeper. Yeah. I recognize these names. Room 404 actually exists. It's crazy. We're gonna need... Oh, wait. Can I fix this? No, I need the piece. Did I help Tina understand something today? Yeah, So Paper Bag Writer, used to make names like that all the time. When I met her, her screen name was like a play on words like that for shapeshifter. I don't want to out her names, so I'm not gonna mention what it was, but... He Trojan horsed a pun into my chat. Okay, good work. Congratulations. That actually full on deserves like a big style congratulations. Like
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
congrats on the pun. Congrats on the pun. Yeah. For a year and 7 months. Man, Tina's got that 1,000-yard Taylor stare right now. I don't even think there's a reason to come this way. This is so destroyed. Well, there's this. Bring the cube! What are you having for dinner? I asked that to Hunter, so just anybody who mentions dinner in the chat has to tell me what's up. I did a cooking stream the other day, Tina. I don't know if you saw. Yeah. See, now she's doing the puns. Now who's the pun master? Tina clearly is. What happens to a small pepper when it's cold? It becomes a little chilly. What's up, Omni? Speaking of the puns, mango salsa pork tacos. That sounds great. Okay, so let's go open up some doors. I don't actually know how many doors. Let's just start at the top. I thought mango salsa pork tacos from HelloFresh sounded like familiar. Hunter's back with a steak salad. We had this crispy gnocchi for lunch, and then I made some pork chops for dinner. Panarchy. We're just discussing puns. Hunter, do you have any input? The Dawson's Creek. Oh, yeah. Here's one for you, Omni Overworld. Although it doesn't translate to chat quite as well. What is Dawson of Dawson Creek's, what is his, zip code? 90108! That's actually from Pape. Paperback Writer. Drop that one in the chat and everybody was mad.
Oh, yikes forever.
I hate it. Wait, the pun name hates it here. Oh, balls. What is the story of this game? Oh? We're trying to figure that out, honestly. So, the general gist is, hang on. Fobia. Saint Dinfna. Explore a decadent hotel across different timelines and uncover the dark history of a fanatical cult and your role in their plans. Social Shy.
Sup?
Thanks for the 85 months. That's a really long time to be here. Damn. You get a... Treze Trillas is home to the St. Dinfna Hotel, a decadent site that is the subject of numerous rumors, including mysterious disappearances and paranormal activity. Hoping to break the story, amateur journalist Roberto Leita Lopez, that's us, travels to Santa Katarina, following a tip from his friend Stephanie. His investigative skills will be needed to not only uncover the truth, but to survive when reality is turned upside down with the discovery of a camera that reveals different timelines, a fanatical cult, human experiments, and apparitions roaming the walls. Solve puzzles, scavenge for anything to stop their hunt in the past, and present past, present, and future as the past, present, and future collide. Damn, I barely got through that. So we're still trying to kind of get the gist. A suggestion for what to watch after Buffy and Angel, Grimm from your coworker. But I said that you know, I'll consider it. We'll think about it. Can we just do this? No. Damn. Grimm is pretty good. I've not watched the whole thing. Series are hard to do watch parties for, because especially really long run ones. Like, we've been watching Buffy for like 2 years now, I think. Alright, so the cutters work. That's for sure. This particular run, yeah, we started Buffy a few years ago, and that was hard to do because Rabbit. Plus, Trav and I were going back and forth, so it was even harder to do. And then I found out like a year or two ago it was on Prime, and oh my god, what is happening? Okay. Yeah, it was when I found out that Buffy and Angel were both on Prime that we just like stopped everything and like started watching. And I think that was in 2020. But I'm not sure about it. Y'all got anything good for me in here? Oh, what? So this hotel was clearly some kind of place where bad medical things happened. What? Do not use the green herb. It's toxic. This game definitely pays homage to the things it takes inspiration from. Don't eat the green herb. 251. Locker key. Nice. Gotta upgrade. So the big backfire of the Dawson's Creek pun is that you will get the theme song stuck in your head as the person who told it, who had to deliver the line. So I'm paying for it. There's a price. Is this a jump scares? I think it's more creepy. It's definitely borrowing from Resident Evil and that style of horror games. So I don't think I've had any kind of jump scares There's a couple startling moments, but nothing like Five Nights at Freddy's style jump scare. Let's go back, because I feel like there's more back this way in the way of doors. Maybe? Maybe not. You went to Burger King and used a coupon for 2 Whopper Jr. and 2 small fries, and you got a tape water. You got tap water, and you went inside and filled it with Coke. Damn. Did you? I just imagine you, like, left with Smooth Criminal just, like, in your head. Ah. And then you pushed your sunglasses up your nose. Reported to the Twitch cops. They're stealing from Burger King. That's a better flashlight than mine. Why don't you take it? That's also a better flashlight. This doesn't seem like a good... This feels bad. Something feels bad here. Oh. Can I get around there? No, absolutely not. Okay. Yeah, that one Coke, that's just gonna cause them to absolutely just collapse. Way to go! I'll always remember, and I pretty much try to avoid soda entirely anymore, but when I worked at the pizza place, the soda machine that we had broke. Like, one, it seemed like nobody but me ever cleaned it, and two, the lines finally started to completely disintegrate, so there's all this black shit coming out in the Coke. So in the middle of like a busy lunch, I had to tape off access to that, put out a bunch of 2 liters, and go buy a bunch of ice to put in like these big tubs. And that was in the middle of like already a bunch of other busy shit that was going on that week. Like I had to close at another store where I had to like call the cops on somebody for trying to pass a false check. And it wasn't even that they were just trying to pass a false check. They got belligerent about it. And then I got accused of stealing from the register at that store when it's like everybody counts their drawers out differently. And then on top of that, I had a bunch of other shit that was going on. And so I put in my 2 weeks that right after the soda incident. And I remember the manager going, "Is this about the soda? Because we'll get it fixed." Did they steal Coke? Yeah. Falsifying a check at a pizza joint. I can't remember if it was a bad check or like, I can't remember the deal. I don't remember the details of this thing. I just know that it was something to do with the way they paid. It could have been like a bad credit card. And because like the employees were insisting, and they were getting in a fight with this person as well who was getting belligerent. They insisted, because I was the manager that day and I was filling in, that I had to call the police. So then I had to stay there late. It was a nightmare. I hated it. Dude, back in the day, a lot of people paid with. I mean, this is like, we're talking 2005. People still wrote checks. Remember, I am ancient. Do I? No. Okay, so all we've really done is... I mean, we've had some luck. We've had some success finding things, but not a ton. We found the secret path. Well, we didn't find the secret passage. We found the wire clippers. It's kind of funny you say that, because I went to Starbucks today. I had to go run a bunch of errands, and I stopped through Starbucks, and I actually paid with cash. But while I was sitting there, I was just thinking, damn, does anybody even pay with cash anymore? I used to always insist that I paid with cash. Somewhere in my timeline that changed. Alright, secret passage. You know, let me take a look at this. Oh, that's right, the gears. The damn gears. Okay. Is this the other side? It is. I was like, where's the elevator? Let's go back up to the top floor here. Oh, dude, no judgment on Little Caesars. You know, I haven't been there in a bit, but their pizzas for $5, forget about it, you know? You're gonna buy hot and ready with cash. You handed the cash to the young man, and he looked at you, looked at the 20, and he was confused. Oh, geez. Oh, God. We're doomed. Although I went to go order something the other day, like online. And the app asked me if I wanted to pay in crypto. And I was like, huh? Yes, I would like to pay 10,000 Bitcoin, equivalent to $40,000 for this one sandwich. That sounds appropriate. Well, what sucks is I don't think originally I don't think crypto was a bad idea. It's just a bunch of idiots got a hold of it and turned it into a bad idea. You know? Is this 709? 709. Let's come back in here. This is where I picked up the thing to open up the attic. Well, essentially now it's just like the same people who ran normal banks and had all the money. They just control the crypto. You pay with a timeshare? I pay with matchsticks and donkey milk everywhere I go. Somebody did once tell me I was like an expert on milk. So I've decided to start using that to my advantage, and I pay for all my goods and services with donkey milk. Donkey milk. You guys were asking me, they were asking me about horse milk, but it's donkey milk. That's what you want, you know. That's the ticket. What's the conversion rate between the matches and the donkey milk? See, that's the thing. There's no conversion. You either have that currency to trade or you do not do business there. Man, I want this game to pick up. Part of this is my fault, but it's a very exclusive club to be in the donkey milk business. Yeah. We're not ready to go public with it because we saw what happened with you know, NFTs. Damn it. I need a box. I appreciate the maze-like quality of this, but damn it. I think having a journal that has more... So I'm not gonna sit here and play this in one go, so having a journal that, like, just kind of gives me a heads up on what I was doing before would have been helpful. All it says is just, it's like a tips thing, just find the secret passage. Okay. How many hours will it be tonight before it kicks in? Oh, you know, are we taking bets on that? I'm gonna say 4. Hey, Brian, what's up? I'm gonna say 4. Only 4. Only 4 hours. So last night, or the other day, Demony, she... What? It was like... It took like... What? It took like 6 or 8 hours for them to kick in. Right? What if that was, like, Pinky in the Brain? What if Brain's name was actually Brian? And it was just a typo the whole time. I never visited Cuphead. So I do have intentions to visit Cuphead. Well, so the Patreon pick was, I had 3 different games selected. Like, I called it platformers with style. It was Ori and the Blind Forest, Hollow Knight, and Cuphead. And they're really just sorting which order I'm gonna play them first. And Cuphead was the winner, so I gotta carve some time out for that. Metal key. Let's go ahead and store that. In the box, I suppose. Oh, that's the library key. Anyway, yeah, Cuphead's the only one I've not even played, and I've heard things about it, but I started Hollow Knight a few years ago, but it was when Trav and I were still long distance, so I had started it, and it was, anytime I leave a game for too long, and then I forget where I'm at, I start to lose interest. That's natural. But, that was the case with that. And then I recently did, Sub Saturday with, Ori and the Blind Forest. Man, all right. At this point, I've had to absolutely look up where I'm going because I'm sick of walking back and forth. Oh, I usually do that. I have like a notepad open where I will write down like where I was last in a lot of places. But sometimes that only goes so far, you know? I still don't know like where the next step was. Oh. You're fucking kidding me. Hang on. Sometimes, well, like with games like this, they can intentionally be kind of obscure sometimes. Guess what I never would have found without a fucking walkthrough. Jesus Christ on fucking fire. Okay. Nine, 5, 6, 8. Oh, I don't have the white key. Go to the statue hall. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, well, just like the Gospels. Yeah. Whoa. I do like how you can see, like, what things were like before. Although it seems like if there's nothing in the past, it's just not there. Nothing there. Ah, okay. What about this door? Same shit. Okay. White key card. It's not quite like that. Like, in fact, the better one-to-one, for Obra Dinn was that Eternal Threads game. Because a majority of it took place, in a similar fashion. Yeah, we just played that not too long ago. That was really good. Yeah, T-Pain was there with his nautical-themed Pashmina Afghan. Okay, so we need to go back. I should go ahead and take my first break of the night because it's been 2.5 hours since I've stood up. And it would be really cool to, I don't know, stand up for like a minute. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the clips because